Hello everyone, welcome back. So I was working on this build for a little while now, and I tried multiple variations of Actium War Rig on Titan. I tried Void, I tried Arc, and now I'm trying Solar. So the one I like the best is Solar with Tommy's Matchbook. Why? Because Tommy's Matchbook just adjusts with our subclass perfectly, and it does the good work, and it doesn't need to rely on a heavy weapon with Actium War Rig. It is just that good by its own, so you can free up the heavy slot for an eager edge sword. So here, speaking about Actium War Rig, so what this exotic does, it gives you bullets in the magazine, even if you are actively firing the gun. So you can potentially fire forever if you don't go very crazy on the Mouse-1 button, which we'll be doing, by the way. I had to reload, I think, once per mission with this when holding down Mouse-1. Gives us a stacking damage bonus from 1.6% per kill times 10, that's a 16% damage increase. So it is nothing too crazy like Lucky Pants or Peacekeepers here on Titan, and it does in fact require skill, unlike Peacekeepers that doesn't. So I think for that reason alone, Peacekeeper is way better for like active boss DPS because it doesn't need kills and it is a very much higher damage increase. This requires kills and it's just 16. This doesn't, and it's 200. But the fact that we can get bullets back in the magazines so we don't have to reload is very nice. We can hold the trigger forever on things that will benefit from it, just like Tommy's Matchbook. Tommy's Matchbook will synergize with the Sunbreaker subclass here greatly. So quick look on the subclass here. We have Sun Invictus to get the juicy sunspots that will definitely help us heal and stay alive. So other source of healing here, we have healing grenades and fire sprites from Ember of Mercy. Defeating scorched targets will give you melee energy and create a fire sprite. Then picking the fire sprites with Ember of Mercy will give you restoration. So here, defeating scorched targets will be very easy. It will be scorched from the sunspots. They'll be scorched from Tommy's. They'll be also scorched from Radiant Shrapnel, because here just crits with Tommy's will give us Radiant, and then once we shoot further stuff with Radiant, we do Radiant Shrapnel. That will also scorch targets. So we have multiple sources of Scorch. Defeating scorched targets will make fire sprites. We'll be making a lot of fire sprites. Picking those will give us restoration. Further kills with Tommy's or solar weapons abilities will refresh the timer of Resto and Radiant on solar kills. So here, speaking of Radiant, we get Radiant from Fever and Chill just by doing crits with Tommy's. That can be extended by further crits or kills with Empyrean. I would say Radiant is harder to obtain because of Tommy's Matchbook massive magazine size. As soon as we get Radiant, it's very easy to keep by further crits or kills with Empyrean. So for the other fragments here, we have Ember of Ashes. This will improve our scorching and ignition capabilities. Ember of Char will help us ignite and see more kabloomies happening in the field. For super, I went with Hammer of Soul because it's so easy. It provides freedom of movement more than Burning Maul in my opinion. So yeah, for the other aspect here, I have Consecration. I would say this is worthless because I can consecrate right now with my Warframe sword, low-key. It is that powerful. And this is here just because it provides an additional fragment slot, and I cannot figure which fragment I should give up here and still have a functioning build like the one I have currently. So for the stat distribution, I went with 6 melee and a melee font, so that is 8. I will occasionally kill stuff with my baby hammer. Once I do, I'll make an orb with heavy-handed and get some super energy here with hands-on. So picking the orb, checking on the mod config here real quick so I can make orbs by heavy-handed, doing melee kills. That will give me super as well. Multi-kills with Tommy's will make also orbs with the Solar Siphon. Picking the orbs up will give me 2 charges with stack on stacks. I can hold all the way up to 4. That will last for longer with time dilation. And then when I have the armor charges, I will get a damage increase to my Tommy's and sword. And I got 20 in melee because I have a 60 here. So that's the plan. And for the other mod here, we have special ammo finder and ammo generation to Tommy's. So this is why I get more special to my mint reserve rate, which is a crush. Currently, you all know about that. So yeah, we have here melee damage resistance. So I get DR whenever I'm close to a big target, per se, a boss. Artifact here, we are mainly crushing all shield crush, Radiant Shrapnel, Fever and Chill, main MVP. Without further intro, let's dive into the Pinnacle up, try to solo them flawlessly one by one. Starting from Whisper, because why not? Alright, so Whisper here, we have Subtle Foes, Hot Steep, Heavy Ammo Famine, Solar Threat, Brawn, and Shot Caller because it will help our gameplay loop greatly with additional DR. And without further intro, let's dive into the Whisper, see if we can solo flawless it, and chain to the others back to back with Tommy's on an Actium War Rig Titan. I'm thinking about starting the record from this part. Because the first part is just boring. It's just jumping. Did not follow up with the normal attack with the sword, so I knew it would work. The hammer. Surrender. To reload, that's crazy. I was holding the Mouse-1 too religiously. The game was like, yo, you cannot do that, even with the exotic. Holding Mouse-1 to build. It has great range too. So with this build I shoot then aim. I don't know why I took the ammo, I don't need it. Alright, here we come. Oh, it's 1 minute long. Oh, I deserve to die after holding Mouse-1 while falling down. I deserve the punishment. It just works. I don't need my other hand. My other hand is over here. It's not on the keyboard. It just works. Alright. So to be a little serious here, I should open it with my silver. Where's my hammer? Shouldn't be in the back, stop. I had to reload again, that is so insane. Oh, calm down, son, calm down. This is our third super. And we will have many more. Don't Push me, huh? Should I not use my other hand? Not using my hand. Round 3. It's not fast. Like, it's just 850. It is not a fast clear by any means. It's just working. Alright, let's move to another one. Yeah, Whisper. Let's do Starcrossed because it's also easy. Alright, so starting with for the Super Juice. What is it? Shot collar, Super Juice, Brawl. We need one more. After damage done with a weapon with any time or rapid succession, you will gain for your melee health grenade in class. Whoa, this seems too good, no? Because I was just using Tommy's. Well, hell yeah, dude. I just found out about that modifier. Alright. Doing Starcrossed now. Alright, so I might start the record from here. The intro area is boring. Alright, give me the callouts. Alright, this. That was bad. Because they have void shields. Right, let's get the snake. Alright, see the snake. Get him up here. I should be getting my super for every wyvern, I think. I think it's possible. Yeah, I would say this would be the same amount of fun if I would use Ear-Tied Apex with Burning Ambition and PKs. That would make it will be as powerful, and I should make that video soon. Bro, why am I so I think I'm so bad. other restoration. What about this? Definitely getting so many supers. We like command. Right, so quick tip. So when using the hammer with Soul Invictus, like when you throw in the hammers again and again, it's wiser to throw one on yourself to get the sunspot going. So if you stand in the sunspot, you will get more hammer throws in your super. So your super will last longer throughout in a sunspot. So you can make one by throwing a hammer on yourself. And it should be a worth return on investment. Also heals you. Loki, I don't want to say it, but this build is fun. People will like murder me in the comments. You work for Bungie trying to make the game look fun. Yeah, dude, my bad. There's always more ads to go with comments, right? I would not finish this in the best time for sure, but we had our show. Holding Mouse-1 on Thomas. I could just egress through this, but I chose not to. If I didn't have Overload auto, I could stun these guys with Tommies and Radiant. If I switch my sword to Slammer, that will help me stun Overloads with Cold Steel, and then I can switch off the Overload Auto Rifle mod. So I could potentially stun Guardians instead when Radiant is on. Alright, so Snake and Drag. I did not pay attention. Snake and Drag. Alright, so we fought this with a super, so we get it back for the third one. I have to picture it. I'm being stupid. Dragon. This build is not serious and it still works. Dragon, not this. Still hold Mouse-1 variables. What's up, motherfuckers? That's disrespectful. Alright, so last. I lost it's fine, we get it, Spent so much time in that road trying to kill that guy with Thomas. So this fight will be interesting because I will have to slice some ads to keep the auto link going. So open up with this. I think we have Matchbook. At this point, if I'm going to use my super often, I could invest in SoLo. My buff. I'm not even using my special weapon. This is not what I want. Anyway, that was in 14. So that's kind of bad. But again, we are not going for top speed per se. We are going for cheese. Salted toast, hot steak, whatever that is. Heavy famine, prawn, and shot collar. What am I missing? I'm missing Banes. A third and avalanche best, I think, because I don't move anyway. Alright, so here we are in Kell's Fall. Yeah, that's right, proceed. I had to reload. surrender. Take the orbs. I think I'm gonna skip ahead until the first encounter because the transition here is a little like too generic. We did this like many times. Alright, so here we are at the first encounter. From here, I'll try to get as many stacks as possible. Alright, 3 stacks. I'll kill the overlord just because I can. Oh, we got murdered. Whoa! I need this soft spot. It's very convenient for using one hand. Gotcha, I gotta pop that with it. My bad. Let's stand up. Bro, can you like why you make me move? Uh oh. Bro, how could you? It was in the perfect spot, just bad enough so to make me use my second keyboard hand. Very disrespectful. Alright, so I learned my lesson from the last time. Last time I did this like 100% with Tommy's. It went good, but it was too slow. So to speed this up, for the sake of speeding this up a little bit, I will pop super here. This part is very satisfying with Thomas. And like W and Mouse-1. That's it. Whoa, look at these bitches. Anyone here? Alright, so since I will keep my super for the next one, I should use Tommy's here, and since I'm going to use Tommy's, I have to farm some stats with Actium War Rig here. And I think this is max stacks. Holy shit, it's getting melted. Alright, so I think I should use Trooper, because I get it back. Yeah, if it goes down to fighting the staircase boss at the end of the staircase, I think I should have my super back at the top of the staircase if I kill some shit here with primary after using super. I don't know. I think I just used Thomas. I don't know. I don't know. I should have used my super, and I also like kinda not regretting not using it. I got stacks here. Oh, getting shot already by the birds. Trying to reduce their numbers. Birds? No. I like this. I shoot then aim. Whoa. How does he? Got him. Alright, so for this, I have to not forget about using bait and switch on my boss, because I'm so used to elemental honing. Now I'm using a bait and switch one. I'm slow. Buckle up. I mean, that pull was too crazy, dude. Like, where am I supposed to walk back all the way to the door now? That's crazy. Like, who in Bungie HQ thought that whole distance is okay? Anyway. Oh, no. It was in 14. Yeah, with this build, speed, it's not an option. It's not. It's not in the goals, or I still encore with this. So here we have hot steep, combat acceleration trade-off, heavy ammo famine, subtle foes, thunder avalanche, swan surge, and brawn. Swap into encore, try to finish it in 18 will not be so bad with this setup. Because it's all about holding Mouse-1. And then we have to Tommy Matchbook our way out. I don't know why I'm killing everyone, but we started doing it, so we're gonna continue doing it. Got to do this. Right, so last time I was asking people how to climb up here without a grapple or ascension, and people told me to just look harder, and I did look harder and ended up finding it. It's right here. I was like, how can I go up without grapple or ascension? Comment section. Look harder. Shit, found it. My bad. Back. No way, dude. I cannot believe he survived the heavy attack. How much damage will this do to them? It's like half their health. Hold in Mouse-1. Good build. Get the green. Should get the ult if I can. Is this still here? I should pop circle. Killing him with the AR here isn't hard, but just to use my super for the sake of saving like 10 seconds. What? I saw my super bad. Thank you. So I was low, if that shit hits me, it'll be bad. Alright, I need some healing. Do not come up. I like putting my hand on my head. So you guys see I'm only using one hand. I'm only using the Mouse-1. We can't pop super to start because I'll get it back. Get this. Bunch of finishes. The other side. I like the gameplay. It's like I'm shooting before I aim every time. I said this before, but I will keep saying it. Having to aim after the fact, after shooting is funny. Usually the aim comes first before shooting the gun. Got the herb. Some of them are live to get bait and switch to top. I can straight up disrespect them. GG's. That was Encore in 18 exactly like I wanted. But yeah, build for sure not the most efficient, but very fun. Not having to aim before shooting, it's very nice. Shooting before aiming is also fun. So, I'll mute the game volume real quick. So I don't think I can explain this better than I did in the intro. Basically here, not having to reload Tommy with Actium War Rig is very juicy, very nice. This will also give it a damage increase, which is also nice. We have SoLo Surge, Weapon Font, High Weapon Stat to juice this even more. This will also self-proc Radiant with Fever and Chill. That is another damage increase. So 20% from Radiant, a little juice from Weapon Stat with the Weapon Font. One Weapon Surge, SoLo Surge will make this still good enough damage. This will DPS when it matters. You can use anything else here, but I think Mint is a perfect balance between high DPS and good enough range and ease of use. Mod setup here, same as before. I changed one Surge to one Font. I think 156 is kind of low. And here from a subclass, I have Consecration here, just in case. Most importantly, so I can have one more fragment here, so I can have this perfect kit. We have Soul Invictus for additional healing with Sunspots. So I don't know which fragment I would give up to change Consecration to Roaring Flame, which will be objectively better if you want to spam the hammers more. But this is not a hammer build. If there was the case, I'll be using Synthoceps or the new exotic. So this is just to crutch on the solar synergies and never stop firing with Tommy's, switching to Mint when it matters for DPS on a boss. And we have an Eager Edge with some special spawn-in capabilities here with Sharp Harvest and Eager Edge on the new sword CNC as well. I consider myself very lucky to get a Holofoil 5-star in day one of the event. I kind of earned it. I clutched some crazy rounds where we should have definitely lost to some good teams, but I clutched it. I was being a good tank. Yeah, I was a good tank. A disrespectful brig, and I earned this. Kind of lucky too. For the artifact, Shield Crush MVP, Fever and Chill also, Radiant Sharpener also very nice. Catholic Darkness if you are going to use a Chill Clip weapon, Elemental Days, Elemental Coalescence, Reverse Threads. So yeah, the link to this will be in the pinned comment. Definitely try this out. It's very fun. Build is solid. It's just non-efficient. But is it fun? Yes. Is it efficient? No. Is it bad? No. This is actually very good build and it works. It gets the job done. I might take this to Mythic just to test it out to see how it goes. But I believe in Mythic, I would swap out Actium War Rig to Loreley. So whenever I'm low, I got my own sunspot to heal up, and I will have to manually reload my Tommies, and I give up on the juicy damage buff from Actium War Rig. So if you want to take this to Mythic, swap up Axiom for Loreley, and it will absolutely slay. Because, how do I know that? Because I used to solo GMs with the same exact setup with Loreley way back. So I highly recommend you try this build if you want to have some fun on a Titan. Make sure to drop a like and comment on the video to help out with the algorithm. Subscribe for more. See you on Mouse-1. Good luck farming. Let me know in the comments what you want to see in the future, what build you want to see me try and test out, make a video about. I'll be making more dungeon content, potentially a tank video, who knows. I cannot wait for Ash and Iron. And yeah, see you on the next one. Good luck farming, and I'm out.